Namaste. All right. So today, I'm thinking we'll do a few things with the strap, a little shoulder work, and also grab your blocks and something with a little weight to it, quartz. And we'll begin first by setting up the blocks, one down the middle of your mat and the other like so for your head. And we're going to come to lying on your back with the block in between the shoulders, the other block propping the head up. And remember, you can adjust the height of the one under your head. Bring your feet together and let the soles of your feet come together. Let your knees open to the side. Take your crystal or your weight and place it over your navel. And we're just going to take a little bit of time to drop into the body, into the breath. So let your palms turn to face up. And let your eyes close. And just give yourself permission to arrive within your body. Take a scan of what you're feeling, the perception of sensation, without judgment, just watching, just witnessing what is. No pressure to change anything. And make any subtle adjustments that you need to. And then we'll start to concentrate on that weight at the belly, starting to send your breath deeper into your lungs so that you feel the rise and fall of the navel. And just concentrate on that. Just that one thing, sensation of breath in the body. And at this time in your practice, remember to let go of whatever's going to come before this or whatever's going to happen after. Root yourself within the present moment, in your body and your mind, with your breath. As you breathe, feeling that heaviness in the body, relaxing into the earth, letting go. You know, we hold on to so much in our lives, in our day-to-day life. And even if it's something small, you know, you carry around a 1 pound weight for an hour, you'll probably be okay. And several hours, your arm will start to hurt. And if you carry for days, you might be crippled by it at some point. So it's important to remember to let go. Let's take both knees together, straighten the legs out. Take your hands, interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. And then stretch your arms alongside your ears. You can feel the stretch more deeply if you bring your hands closer to the earth. Let's take a few breaths here, opening up the shoulders. Press out through your heels, feel a long line of energy from the heels to the hands. Reach both arms overhead. Tuck your chin, slowly rise up. Let your knees bend and just slowly fold over the legs. Relax your head. And remember to be gentle with your body. Come up to seated. From here, turn and come to a kneeling position, table. We'll take both hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and for a few moments just move any ways that feel good. And what we'll do is a few rounds of cat-cows, breathing in to lift the head, tilting the tailbone up. And rounding the back to exhale, to empty. Bring your hips back towards your heels. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Okay, come forward onto all fours again. Extend your right leg behind you. Make sure that your right hand is underneath your right shoulder. Just breathe in, raise the left arm, balancing. Draw the navel to the spine. Breathe deeply as you reach in both directions. Exhale, return to the earth. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale, lower. Come back down into child's pose. And we'll take a few breaths close to the earth. Softening as you breathe. Come forward, table, and find your blanket or something to sit on, pillow, and grab hold of the strap. And a few ways you can sit, either cross-legged, just one leg in front of the other. You can stack your shins on top of one another, and if you almost got this but the top leg's a little lifted, use a prop, place your block underneath. Okay. Third option, cross your legs and bring your knees over one another. All right. Take your strap, and if you have your right leg, we'll hold the strap with the left hand. Bring it around the back at the top. Take the right hand behind you. Take hold and draw your elbows toward the wall behind you and toward the center line of your spine. Breathing. Lift it through the heart. Keep holding the strap as you fold forward over your legs. Release your arms, stay folded. A couple more breaths here, stay with it. And we'll rise up, come back to seated. Switch your legs, whichever one is on top. Change. And again, whichever way you want to be seated, whatever is available to you, remember you can use that prop. So whichever leg's on top, opposite hand holds the strap from the top. Catch and hold. Drawing elbows toward one another and toward the wall behind you, heart lifted. exhale, go forward. Remember, slowly with patience, always patient with the body. Release the strap, stay folded. Slowly return to seated. Alright. Take your feet mat distance apart. Let your knees drop to one side and the other. We'll do this a couple of times. Bring both knees over to the right side and then turn to the right. So you have this 90-degree angle through both of the legs. Turning to the right to face the back of your mat. You could put a blanket along your mat to come down to. Maybe you want to come down to your forearms first. Stay there for a few breaths, but gradually you'll come down all the way, breathing in this twist. Let's take the hands underneath the shoulders, rising up. Walk your hands around, bring your knees over to the other side, and at your own pace, switch. Deep breathing. Take the hands under the shoulders, rising up. Come back around to center. Next, what we'll do is take the block and, let's see, take both blocks, put them behind you, underneath your shoulders. Let's see. Okay. Bring your feet hip distance apart, that's about 6 inches. Press your hands into the block, lift your hips up into the air, and try to make a flat table with your body, not letting your head hang, but keeping it level with the rest of you. Still breathing. Exhale, come back down to the earth. Come to lying on your back. Bring your knees into your heart. Make a little circle. And let's hold the right knee with both fingers, both hands interlaced over the right knee. The left foot comes down. And just let the right knee kind of fall toward your right armpit. Now, if it's alright with you, you can extend your left leg to lie flat on the mat. As you exhale, release your right leg. Take a few moments to move. Bring both knees in. Plant the right foot, fingers interlaced around the left knee. I didn't say it on the other side, but you could also use the thigh as well. So the left knee draws over to the left armpit. So using gravity to just let the body relax with the breath. Option 2, extend the right leg. Release the left leg. Take your blocks. Place them beside your hips. Bring your arms down alongside you. Press your lower back down into the floor. And as you tilt your tailbone up, we're going to slowly rise into bridge. Taking the blocks or block underneath your sacrum for supported bridge. Resting on the blocks, bring your feet a little wider and let your knees kind of fall in toward one another. Turn your palms to face up. Breathing into the belly. Taking this time to rest, Again, letting go. Let's take the feet closer together. Pressing into the earth, lift the hips, take the blocks out from underneath you. Come down slowly. Take your hands on the outer edges of your shins, or maybe your feet, for happy baby pose. Breathing here for a minute or so, just enjoying the freedom of being able to move in your body. Let's release the arms and the legs. Take the palms face up and try to make sure you're not touching anything. If you wanted to place your blanket underneath your knees for support, that can be helpful for the lower back. But we'll take a few minutes to rest. Let go of your breathing. Give yourself this time just to be still in your mind and in your body. Allowing the body to heal. Gently begin to awaken, starting to move your arms and legs, fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Stretch out and gradually make your way to a seated position. And grab your journal. So, for today's journal topic, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's another new moon arriving tomorrow, I believe. So, it's a time whenever the moon is at its darkest phase, and it could be a good time to set intentions for what you want to see within the next cycle. So write about what you're working on within the next 28-day lunar cycle, what you want to achieve, what you want to practice, what you want to master. So do that with the intention of tracking that as the month progresses. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Much love, much gratitude to you all. Reach out if you need anything. Namaste.